So they say that the birth time of a person when they're born can be off up to 15 minutes. So what happens to the astrological calculation then if the birth time is off by up to 15 minutes?
The scriptures have made all research. Everything is in the scriptures. There is no need for any further research about future, present and past. But why everything is not known or told to everyone in this world about future is because the same scriptures say that let learned speak not until they are asked, questioned. Astrology is a science. It is not a blind faith or what do you call that word? Foreteller. You have here in this country, I forgot the names of those people. They tell you something. It's not like that. It's based on calculation. And if a person goes to an astrologer and misinforms him, you said 15 minutes.
Well,
then calculation will not be that accurate.
Yeah.
Usually one star exists in a particular zodiac house for 2.5 Gadi means 1 hour 10 minutes. So calculation will be fine, but may not be exactly fine as it's supposed to be. The predictions by good astrologers are made very correct. Like my astrological chart is under control of Nand Kumar, now it's with Mukunda. It's made how many years, 60 years ago or more, 65 years ago, wherever I was born that time, and which a top person made it in whole of India. It's there, it's a habit. It's all black and white, it's old written copy, it's there, all Sanskrit. No Hindi, only in Sanskrit. There, all predictions are there and all come true. After 60 years, everything is coming true, or till 60 years from my birth, it's all true. And now it's all coming true, it's all coming true, it's all will be true. Why it will be true? Because all had come true and it's all going on true. It's all written so many years ago. If you read this, look at the paper, it's rice paper. It's old. But those good astrologers like my father or whoever, my father's friends, those class of astrologers are dead. Now these astrologers are not exactly correct and cannot be so correct. Especially outside of India, there are no astrologers who can make any prediction like that. Astrology is one of the 13 laws we have mentioned in our Bhagavad Gita introduction. They are one of the laws of Vedic civilization, come out from the breath of Lord Vishnu. It's all true. Psychic, you call it psychic in this country. Yeah, this Vedic civilization, astrology is not based on psyche. You know, this is our calculation, it's a science.
And why don't more people know about real mystics? Haven't seen, like, why more people haven't seen the actual mystics, like the mystic yogis that come down from the Himalayas? Why haven't more people seen that or gotten that on video or?
I have seen physically.
Uh-huh.
And I was traveling to Himalayas maybe 12 years ago or some years ago, 15 years ago, with about 20 people, going to the place where Ganges is coming out to the earth. When Ganges is landing on earth, that place is called Gomukh in Sanskrit. We went there walking. I saw one yogi, and I told, look. And he was bare body, just one kopeen in front. And it's so cold, we have down jackets, all socks and gloves and hats and mufflers and covered everywhere, and still our noses all peeled off. When we came down, we had no natural look on us. And he was there without clothes. And no human being go there, nothing can grow there, only grows his herbs naturally grown. He was picking some herbs. It was about, has to be 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've seen.
Yeah.
And I told my devotees, look, we have down clothes and look at this bare body.
Yeah.
And just picking some herbs. Naturally grown. He did not grow them. So there are yogis. Possibly he might have wore the kopeen because of so many people, male and females with my party. Usually they don't have that too. They dive in Ganges ice cold water. It is liquid ice. They dive inside, take bath and not dry their body because they have no clothes. That is called yogi. Those yogis, they see Krishna in their heart. Pasyanti yam yoginaha. Those yogis, they see four-armed form of Paramatma, super soul seated in their heart. They see it. But that is a very difficult job, just to see the Paramatma. Better to see the source of Paramatma is Krishna through devotional service. You can wear clothes, you can eat food, you can live in civilization, you can drive a car, you can have a house, you can have friends, you can do this, you can do that. So many things you can do and see the source of Paramatma, called Krishna, through devotional service. So we do devotional service. They're like torturing themselves.
Isn't sometimes devotees can get mystical powers, and isn't that possible that sometimes Vaishnavas can have mystical powers? So what's the difference?
That the difference is the mystical powers they have, the yogis have, that is to show their achievements to the people to get name and fame. But devotees have that powers, yogic powers, that is converting the demoniac attitude into devotional attitude. Converting their hellish destination to heaven destination, to the spiritual destination. So that kind of power, ultimate power, devotees possess.
And it's actually a mystical power.
It is more than a mystical.
It's
power
better.
Is just to show a gymnasticism and superstitions and all those things. But devotional powers, there is something different. Changes the destination of a person, how sinful he may be or she. changing their destination from hellish to heaven to the spiritual world. Is the power of devotee. He possesses that kind of power. That is better than yogic powers.
Yeah.
That is devotional power. When we dove in the Ganges there, it is amazing. And it's one dive I did. Everybody did, whoever was in my party, they had to do it. Some people were crying. Because once you put your finger inside, it's all jammed up, turns blue. That kind of water was there. Water, not just, it's not a piece of ice, it's a liquid ice. And it's always moving like that, shaking like a leaf on the tree in a windy place. Water was shaking like this. It was not running, it was shaking like a boiling. But it was not boiling, it is just, we went there. Maybe some years ago. 10 to 15 years, somewhere there. We went. 15 years ago we went. Very difficult to go there. Very difficult. Very difficult to go there. It's not easy to go there. And now I don't think I can go there because body won't work enough.
Isn't there an incarnation of...
That's why going to holy places are recommended when you are young. When you are still young, you should go to holy places and finish them off. When body is in the peak of youth. It will take minimum 2 weeks to reach there and come back. Take taxis and cars and buses, and you go there, 4 days to go there, 4 days to come. Yeah, 2 weeks. You will have no normal skin when you come down.
Yeah.
Nobody has. When did you contact Mark?